Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. If you're a Toyota Tacoma enthusiast, then you know Toyota just released the official pricing on most, not all, of the Toyota Tacoma 2024 models that are upcoming. And I got to admit, it's a bit of a sticker shock. There's a video I'll post down below. It shows all the pricing, but I'm going to mention it here because we're going to take a look at how the current pricing, the 2023 Tacoma pricing, compares to the upcoming 2024 Tacoma pricing. And I have to say, some of these numbers are shocking. It's amazing to me that they have raised the price as much as they have on a lot of these trim levels. So let's go ahead and get started and run right through. We're going to start off with the SR version. Now, 2023's pricing, $28,600. The new Toyota Tacoma, the 2024, $31,500. That represents a $2,900 increase, or about 10% rounded. $2,900. That's more in the range that I had thought several months ago that Toyota would do kind of across the board, anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 or so, which really is where most of these fall, but not all of them. Next up, the SR5. The 2023 price was $31,280. Now, keep in mind, these are MSRP or TSRP as Toyota is now using, base prices. So dealer markups, option add-ons, all of that stuff is only going to raise the price even higher. But the SR5 2023 price, $31,280. The 2024 price, $36,200. That represents a $4,920 increase. That is about 15.7%. Did you get a 15.7% raise last year? I didn't. Let's move on. Next up is the TRD Pre-Runner. We don't have a 2023 price for this, of course, because it didn't exist. But the 2024 price, $38,100. Moving on, the TRD Sport. The 2023 price was $35,510. The 2024 price, $39,400. This is just a TRD Sport. That is a $3,890 increase, or about 10.9%. I didn't get a 10.9% increase either. Moving on, the TRD Off-Road. 2023 price, $36,790. The 2024 price, $41,800. That is a whopping $5,010 increase, or 13.6%. $41,800 for a TRD Off-Road. Moving on, the Limited. This one is a kicker. This is a shocker. The 2023 price, $41,355. Still a lot of money, right? Well, not compared to 2024, which is at $52,100. That is a $10,745 increase. $10,745. That is 25.9%. What the heck? I mean, either Toyota was way underpriced in 2023, or they are way overpriced for 2024. Maybe just a little greedy. I'm not sure which. Now, the last two we don't have any pricing on yet. Toyota on their site, which is where all these prices come from, is the Toyota official website, listed as coming soon. But we have the Trail Hunter. We know nothing about that. The TRD Pro. Now, this is interesting. I kind of used the 25.9% amount or increase amount from the Limited to take a guess as to what the TRD Pro is going to cost. I mean, if they're looking at the upper trim levels and they're raising them by 25.9%, it may be across the board. Again, this is a guess. The 2023 price, $48,035. If you tack 25.9% onto that, like they did with the Limited, you would increase that price $12,480 for a whopping grand total of $60,515. What? For a Tacoma? I mean, I know it's got the fancy shock absorber seats and the TRD Pro stamping in the bed and all that other stuff, but $60,515? That's crazy. Now, I thought I'd look at this on the low end as well. So let's say that it's 10%, the lowest amount that Toyota seems to be increasing any of these prices, right? Last year's number, 2023, $48,035. We'd add on to that $4,803, 10%, and we'd come up with a price of $52,838. Now, given that the Limited is $52,100, we know that the Pro has got to be quite a bit more than what the Limited is. So pricing for the Pro, you can bet, is going to be somewhere between $52,838 and $60,515. Frankly, I will be shocked if Toyota actually goes above $60,000. But then again, I'm shocked on a few of these prices anyway, particularly that Limited price, a 25.9% increase. It seems to me like Toyota is trying to create two tiers. We have the SR, the SR5, really three tiers. Really low by comparison. I mean, we're talking for the SR, $31,500, and for what we know, the Limited of $52,000 rather, $100. So we're talking quite a spread there. What, $20,000, roughly? That's crazy. And then we have the mid-level trucks, the TRD Pre-Runner, the Sport, and the Off-Road, ranging from $38,100 on up to what, $41,800. That's going to be the sweet spot for Toyota, I think. That's where anybody that does accept this price is going to be. Then we have the upper echelon. We have the Limited at $52,100, the Trail Hunter, we don't know yet, and the TRD Pro over $60,000. It's crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to get on, give a little bit of perspective. I think it's absurd. No way am I going to pay $60,000 for a truck. Honestly, I would have problems justifying over $50,000 for the truck. So that really leaves me at the TRD off-road level and below. I just can't justify spending that kind of money on a mid-size pickup truck. It's absurd to me. I mean, I could buy a pretty decent sports car for that kind of money, or a pretty decent full-size truck for $60,515. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you have a little bit of sticker shock from these new prices? Are you going to accept them and go ahead and buy a new Tacoma anyway? I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.